Past few years, okay. I moved from Los Angeles to France after the earthquake. I had a change of record companies. I went from Virgin to Chrysalis and EMI, and spent a lot of time with my family. And of course, this past fall, I worked on my first album in 3 years. So I have been busy, although it may not appear that I have done anything at all. I like making music. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it, of course. I had taken enough time off where I felt fresh, and I was raring to go by the time by last fall. I was ready. I really needed a break. I really needed a break after 20 years, 20 years of constantly being on the road and making records. It was time. Personally, I am a real sucker for love songs, and this album is a woman and a man. It's basically there are different types of love, and this pretty much covers it all. I know immediately what song, if it's right for me or not musically, and lyrically it has to be, just right on. I have to be able to relate to it. And then luckily for me, I have a group of people around me who are friends who write songs specifically with me in mind. So, thinking of my voice. So it's a great luxury to have. I don't have to go searching for things. The collaboration of Per and myself was suggested by the English record company. 2 songs came out of the collaboration. Both were written by Per, and one is produced by Per. It's Always Breaking My Heart and Love Doesn't Live Here Anymore. And Love Doesn't Live Here Anymore is going to be the second single, and that's one of my favorite songs on the record. I've always been a Beach Boys fan, and grew up with the Beach Boys, and he used to come to go-go shows, and it was always, oh my God, it's Brian Wilson. And he asked me to sing backups on his record a few years ago. And there's a song on the album called California, which I thought it would be really interesting to have him come in and do some backgrounds. So I called him and asked, and he came down to the studio. And not only did he sing the backgrounds, but he did that whole vocal arrangement on it. And I have to say, it was one of the most incredible recording experiences I've ever had in my life. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I've always worshipped Neil Finn. I've gone to so many split ends and crowded house shows I can't even count. So actually, I did a split end song on my very first solo record called Stuff and Nonsense. And it was suggested, and I've always been after him through the years, asking him, do you have a song for me? Do you have a song for me? And anyway, we thought that this might be a really good song to do, and I love the song, and last night I went to go see Crowded House, and he said, I like your version. I was like, oh. In Too Deep was written by Rick Knowles, who of course has written Heaven and a lot of my hits. And it was one of those songs, he played it for me, and it was I didn't quite get it at first, and then we just played around with it, and lyrically I think it's great. It's a song about the fear of commitment and the fear of falling in love, and I think the images in the song are beautiful, and so we played with it and made it work, and of course it's the first single.